Promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Wilson. It's a searching pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now that's a lovely exchange.
And the shot!
Oh, good finish!
They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Wilson, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi Simons plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Buketia.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he get it through? Wilson in acres of space out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Romero makes the interception. And now the breakaway. And here's Haaland. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stengs. Robertson. Kusanov going forward. And it's Simons. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. Mbappe! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Porto have their second corner now. Xavi Simons with the short one. Now who's going to be... Oh, what a mistake! Ekitike is onto it in a flash. Now it's Wilson. Simons. This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. And it's been hooked away. And it's Zaire Emery. That is good alertness. Simons. That's very neat. Just past the 40th minute mark. Big chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And now he has two. Porto leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ekitike. Now it Stengs. Haaland. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has blown for half-time. Porto have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Porto are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And the counter is on. Lobotka. De Paul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread it left. Now Romero. Stengs. Now it's Nketiah. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And there's a goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little...
And he shoots! Goal! Porto! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
Mbappe! Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nkapuyi. Jaureguisa. That has been slung wide. Now it's Wilson.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Wilson. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Lobotka. Shot could be on. Xavi Simons has created one goal already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Van de Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Wilson. Hato. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ekitike, with 2 goals already to his name. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chiao. Romero. He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Zaire Emery. Not Zaire Emery.
Great shot!
Has another goal!
And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 19. Número 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 26.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Zaha. Ekitike. Ekitike! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Krupi gets on his bike and on the move. Szymanski. Ekitike. And here's Nketiah. Robertson receives it in a good position here. Krupi. Zaire Emery.
Well, they can break here.
That's a good run down the left.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Szymanski. For De Paul. And it's Zaha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Lobotka. Now this could be a chance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Now there's a fine ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.